Hello everyone, today I'm gonna show you the solution for homework number 8. This is number 1. This is the method for number 1. There are 2. Get matrix, some columns. For number 3. Method for number 3. I put this here. Number 5. Method for number 5. Oh, I reused the get matrix from number 1, so yeah. Number 13. Method for number 13. And as well as the output for number 13. For number 19, yeah, first I prompt user to enter number, round, column, and the value, and then I check the its consecutive for by checking the vertical, the horizontal, and diagonal. The first thing I need to check the vertical. So in here I check the array vertically. I increase the count by 1 when the next vertical element is equal to the checkpoint element. If not, reset the count to 0. So if it's 0, 1, 2, 3, so if the count is equal to 3, which is there are 4 consecutive equal number vertically, I should switch it to 1 and 4, easier to illustration. For the horizontal check, it's the same thing. For the diagonal checks, it's also the same thing, but I separate the 2D array into 4 cases. The first case checking the lower half from the top left to the bottom right, like from here to here. The second is to check the upper half from the top left to the bottom right, so like from here to here, and like this part. The last 2 cases are lower half of the top right to bottom left, which is like from here to here, this part. And the last case is like from here to here. All the code is kind of the same in between them, so yeah. Yes, after I got the tree method, I check it with the is consecutive for boolean and go back. So if it's yes, just print now have 4 consecutive number. If it's not, have no 4 consecutive number, as you can see in here. So for number 29, I prompt user to enter 2 lists using the get in metric. Just like the get metric, but this is integers, and yeah. So after getting matrix, I comparing 2 metrics. But first I need to transform the metric into an array for easier comparison. So I do it by creating an array named list, and which has the length of the column, the row, and the column of the matrix. And then I use the double loop to run throughout the matrix, and just add each element of the matrix into the newly created single list, one dimension list, and then I return the list, and then I sort the list by using normal bubble sort. Just run 2 loops and comparing it and sort it, and then return the sorted array. And for the comparison, after we sort the 2 array already, the comparison are pretty easy. Just run 1 loop, and if the elements are not the same, return 4. If it's the same, return true. And then I print out the 2 array identical and are not identical. That's just for number 29. For number 37, I use get state to get the 50 state into the string, and I use guess capital game to solve the game. I create the correct answer to print out the correct answer, and I run the for loop from 0 to the end of the length of the state capital string to the state capital array. For each loop, I ask the user the question, and the question, and with the first element, with the first part of the array, and if they are, and I prompt the user to enter the answer. If correct, answer is correct. If not, I print out the answer, and then I print out the correct answer, and then I compare both string by using is equal. I compare the length and the elements of it, and here's the output of the number 37, as you can see in here. Thanks for listening.